One of the things that we do here in Liverpool is maintain a number of insecticide-resistant mosquito strains.
George, the UK has been an amazing leader in malaria, and it's something you personally backed. Why is it so important?
For me personally, I remember going with that great economist Jeff Sachs to Uganda about 7 or 8 years ago, and him talking to me about how actually determined effort could eliminate this disease. That's such an optimistic message. Sometimes I think people say what we're doing together on malaria shows you can, if you have the effort, you've got the science, and you're determined about it, really make a difference in the world and also improve the security of the world, which is something that all of us want to see.
Malaria is a great story. The deaths used to be over double what they are today, and the bed net's been a key part of that. We'll make sure that we have that tool to keep the death rate going down.
You're someone who sees a problem and works out whether it can be solved. Do you say it is possible to eliminate malaria in our lifetimes?
The world's only eradicated one disease ever, which was smallpox back in 1979. The next one is going to be polio. Malaria will take longer, but there really is a consensus of the scientific community because we're getting these new tools, and the UK is a huge part of that. Eradication won't be easy. We'll do it region by region, and then as that map shrinks and shrinks, we'll eventually get to the hardest part, which is equatorial Africa. This new Ross Fund, which is a UK commitment, will help us a lot, and we'll get the other governments to come along with this leadership.
The Ross Fund is named after Sir Ronald Ross, who's discovered that it was the mosquito that was the key to the transmission of malaria. So it's fantastic that over 100 years later, his memory is commemorated with this fund.
I'm sure we'll hit some challenges along the way. Are there any particular ones you're concerned about?
I think the big emerging issue is drug resistance. This is the resistance to the kinds of drugs that we've been using all over the world to tackle diseases and save lives. And the people who suffer most are not actually people in developed countries like Britain or America, but people in some of the poorest countries in the world. They're going to be the losers if we don't tackle this problem. And I know it's something that the Foundation is interested in getting involved with us on.
Yeah, we're glad to partner with you on it. And then really both aspects, doing the surveillance to see where the problems are. That requires going out, building up labs. And second is to make sure we've got the R&D money. We need new classes of drugs here that don't have these same problems. I really appreciate the partnership we have with the UK.
Well, it's great to have you in Liverpool.